Nice to see you again.
How are you?
Hello, Karen. Hi.
Hello, Meg.
Hi.
You know Meg,
Hi,
right?
Meg. Hi, Sierra.
Listen, you guys, I think it would be a good idea if I went back to the penthouse, all right, and got dressed right now.
That's a very good idea, and then we'll be ready at the same time. Yeah?
Okay? Then I'll come back here and pick you up 1/2 hour from now, both of you.
Sure.
Please don't be late.
Fine, we won't be late.
All right, bye-bye, everyone.
Oh, and Justin, thank you again for the driving lesson.
Oh, you're welcome, Meg. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye, dear. What kept you so...
Bride's side or groom, sir?
Definitely the bride's.
All right, this one.
In the sight of God and in the presence of these witnesses, to join together this man and this woman in bonds of holy matrimony. The bond and covenant of marriage was established by God in creation, and our Lord Jesus Christ adorned this manner of life by his presence and first miracle at a wedding in Cana of Galilee. The union of husband and wife in heart, body, and mind is intended by God for their mutual joy, for the help and comfort given one another in prosperity and adversity, and when it is God's will, for the procreation of children and their nurture in the love and knowledge of the Lord. Therefore, marriage is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently, deliberately, and in accordance with the purpose for which it was instituted by God. Into this holy union, Shannon Kathleen and Brian Whitney now come to be joined. Shannon and Brian, I require and charge you both that if either of you know any reason why you may not be united in marriage lawfully and in accordance with God's word, you do now confess it. And if anyone here now assembled can show just cause why they may not lawfully be married, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I reverence. I can show just cause why they may not marry. The bride, the bonnie lassie, is my wife.
Who is he?
He's some kind of lunatic. I could not remain silent. She is my wife.
Who the hell is he? Is this for real? Shannon, you all right? Everyone, please remain calm. Who are you, sir? You made a very serious accusation.
It's no accusation, Reverend. I've but spoken the truth as you've asked. It's my duty as a Scot to prevent this unlawful union.
This guy's crazy.
More lovely than ever, Aaron. Yet even an Irish princess cannot have more than 2 husbands at once.
It's just like a movie.
Everyone, please! You better come forward and explain this, sir. I think this must be a case of mistaken identity.
I think I know my wife when I see her.
Folks, if we could just have your patience, I'm sure we can clear this up and get on with the ceremony, please.
Duncan McHeckney? I thought you were dead.
You know this man?
You died in an avalanche. Avalanche.
Earl, you look well. How long has it been? 8 years. Aaron's but a wee lassie of 18.
What the hell is going on
Wait,
here?
Brian, now, don't get excited.
Don't get
darling.
excited. Shannon and I are about to get married here. Everybody in the church is here that we know, and you tell me this man comes in.
I'm sure it's just a mistake of something that can certainly
Is
be
Shannon
explained.
married to this guy?
No. Yeah.
And you've known about this all along?
I thought he was dead. I mean, he was buried in snow and ice. It was in all the papers.
I'm sure she thought I was dead as well. And I hope she mourned for me a little, Earl.
I didn't even know she knew you.
Let's get this straight. How do you know Shannon?
Now, Brian, now just remember, Shannon is the woman you love, and you trust her. Now, this is
Don't
the time
talk to me about
test.
trust here, Lisa.
No, wait a minute. Just let me take care of this. Mr. McGaffney, I'm sure that... No, I am sure that there's just a misunderstanding of some kind of this relationship you so-called have with the bride.
There's no misunderstanding about our relationship, madam.
All right. I don't want to offend you. I really don't want to hurt your feelings in any way. But it really does seem strange to me that you would have married Shannon.
Why
at
do you
the
keep
time
calling her
because-
Shannon?
Aaron. No, whoever. That you would marry this girl, Shannon, and then just before your so-called demise and this avalanche, I mean, I think this is really a bad joke if you ask me. And then at the last minute, when you found out that you were alive, why didn't you get in contact with her and say, baby, I'm alive, huh? Well, all right, now, I don't know what your game is, but I am convinced that you're here for some reason, and I think probably that reason is to just kind of upset this marriage ceremony, huh?
And maybe you'd like me to explain.
Yes, I would.
My young wife is an elusive creature. For several years now, I have not seen nor heard from her. Imagine my surprise when I opened the magazine, the International Flair, and saw her picture being fitted for a bridal gown. Well, I took the first plane from Edinburgh. As you can see, there are a few legalities that need straightened out.
Brian, wait. Brian.
Here, now you just wait. You wait a minute. No, you're not. Now remember, this is her wedding day.
My wedding day,
Well,
too.
all right, but you love her, and you be kind to her.
Just leave her alone.
Now wait. Now, Earl. Now you stay where you are too, because the children need to talk this over. They certainly need to do something.
Are you all right?
Mr. McKechnie, have you any proof that Shannon O'Hara is your lawfully wedded wife?
Not with me, but...
Duncan.
You can ask her yourself.
My niece never married you, Duncan.
Ask her, Earl. Ask her. And perhaps you'll explain to me why the Reverend Father here keeps calling her Shannon O'Hara.
Well, it's a very long story. It's another chapter in my niece's life. It's a very confusing book.
Dusty, relax.
I can't. I want to find out what's going on with Shannon. I'm going to go in there, you guys. I have to.
Good luck.
John, where are you going? Wait, what's up? I have to go inside because I want to see Shannon. This must be awful for her.
And what about Brian? Come on, she's screwy, I told you. Don't get involved in this thing, okay?
I can't believe you.
Why?
John, Shannon's my friend. And don't tell me what to do.
What do you mean don't tell you what to...
Tell him what to do.
Too bad Holden's not here. Look what he's missing. I bet you wish she was here right about now.
and gentlemen, the bride and groom, Mr. McCall and Miss O'Hara, have something to say.
Friends, I'm sorry. This is really rather awkward. I'm afraid the wedding can't go on as planned. This is the kind of thing that really tests a relationship. Shannon and I have talked. She's explained everything to me. I do wish she would have explained it earlier, but it doesn't change the way we feel about each other. You see, she's brought so much happiness and excitement into my life that I'm more than willing to accept a few surprises now and then. If she made a mistake in her youth, that's all it was. Simply a mistake. I know that she would never deliberately hurt me or anyone else, because this lady is the kindest person I've ever known. And we love each other very much. And we're going to get married just as soon as we can clear up a few legalities, so we'd like to invite you all to our next wedding. Thank you very much for your patience and your understanding.
It's good to see you again, Mr. Channing.
Oh, hi. You look very beautiful.
Thank you. And don't forget the invitation.
I won't. Thanks.
Nathan, let's get going.
Okay.
I'll be out in a minute, okay?
All right, we'll just get the car and we'll bring her around.
Okay.
All right?
Hey, we beat you home.
Hey, look at these guys. How are you?
Oh, Lily's staying for dinner. Can you all stay too?
Oh, thanks, Rick. No, I can't. I got to get back to Mona Lisa and get my star performer back there on time.
I knew I should have brought my own car.
No, don't worry about it. I got to get back anyway. I got some problems there. Oh, that reminds me. Listen, our new manager isn't working out at the restaurant. Do you think Seth might be interested?
Oh, well, actually,
I think that's a fantastic idea. I mean, that way if I get a summer job there this summer, you know, we could go to work together and everything. Oh, I'll go get him.
I think she likes the idea.
Yeah. Listen, do you want to come back to the restaurant with us and have some dinner?
Oh, I don't know.
Go ahead. You deserve a night out on the town.
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
Oh.
No.
It's the best place in the whole world. Everything is so elegant. It's just the best.
Hi, Seth. What's this all about, Greg? Well, listen, come here. We got this restaurant problem. Manager's got to be replaced, and I was wondering if the night hours there are going to work out with your hours here.
Well, yeah, they might, but I don't know anything about that kind of work.
Well, listen, Iva told me that you worked out at the stockyards on the weekends. You're
Yeah,
doing books
sure.
and stuff, and everything else that you need to learn. I can teach you. Like, bottom line, I just need somebody that can oversee the whole place with a good attitude, somebody I can trust.
Oh, you can trust Seth with your life. He's the most responsible person in the whole world.
That's what I think. What do you say? You want to come down to my office, meet my partner?
Okay, I don't know if I can get away tomorrow.
Go, Seth, go. I'll work double, I promise.
All right, yeah, sure. Thanks, Greg.
Great. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope this works out. Okay? Mama, do you want to get going?
Absolutely.
Okay. Iva?
Okay.
Hello. What are you doing here?
I just came to say hello to the family.
You're not welcome here.
Well, now, you Snyders ought to get together on that. Your sister said I should come out any time I felt like it.
And then...
Told me to come out any time I wanted.
I was just trying to be polite, Iva. No, I don't want to talk about it now, all right?
Craig, come on, let's get going.
Okay. Iva, please don't go. This is very...
Just stop it! I'm not listening to you. I'm leaving. I suggest you do the same.
Excuse me.
You heard my sister. Leave. Hey, wait a second, Holden. What's this all about? This is Tad Channing, Seth. The guy Iva worked for in L.A.
Seth, you must be Iva's eldest brother. She's told me a lot about you.
I thought I heard a car.
Mr. Channing,
Mrs. Snyder, it's nice to see you again.
I asked you to leave this house once. I'm sorry to have to ask you to do it again.
I just came to help. Look, I know the financial problems you're having, and I have a way to turn things around.
It's hard to picture you in the role of a good Samaritan, considering the last time you were here, you threatened to take the farm away from us.
Seth, you look like a reasonable man. Can it hurt to hear me out?
I don't see why. I'm certainly not afraid of you. Frankly, I'd like to hear what you have to say.
Me too.
Listen, I'd like you children, please, to wait outside while
Mama,
Seth and I
I'd like
talk.
to stay.
Meg, outside, please. Come.
Oh, why don't you let Holden stay?
All right.
I'd like to, Mom.
I still don't understand why Shannon didn't tell Brian that she was already married. Why did people in love always have to end up lying to each other?
Well, maybe she was afraid she'd lose him.
No. Hey, that's a cop-out. Don't you think when you love somebody, you should be able to tell them anything? Look what happened to Craig and Sierra.
I know.
Right, so why don't people in love learn from other people's mistakes?
Hey, you two up here?
Yeah, Meg.
We're up here.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No, nothing really. Meg, is Mr. Channing still here?
Guess so. His car's still out front. So what were you two talking about?
Making big mistakes.
Well, if you ever need any lessons, just come to... Dusty, stop!
Meg, what are you talking about?
Those floorboards, those are the ones that are rotten. You could have fallen right through.
You're right. Thank you very much.
I just saved your life. You know, in some Japanese countries, that means I own you.
Well, since we're not in Japan, I'll just take it, give you a simple thank you. Okay.
My pleasure.
Stop it.
Well, I'm gonna go on back to the house. You know, see what's going on.
Okay,
You
Meg.
guys want to come?
No, we'll meet you there a little later, all right?
Okay. Bye. Careful.
See ya. Lily, you know what you're just saying? It kind of sounded a little bit like you were talking about your mom.
No, I love my mother very much. You know that. It's just that one thing my mother has taught me is that money and power can just do very strange things to people.
Wait a second. Does that mean if I go off to Harvard and come back and be a very successful, famous businessman, you're not gonna try?
Baba, you know better than that. You know better than that. Just, I know money wouldn't take over your whole life, and you weren't brought up having money as the center of your life.
Yeah, that's true. I remember when I was on the rodeo circuit with Burke. We didn't really have much, but I looked up to him. And I seriously thought one day I'd follow in his footsteps.
But then you grew up and you decided you wanted more.
Yeah, I guess so.
That used to confuse me so much. The things you think you want just keep changing all the time.
Doesn't confuse you anymore?
But there's other things that confuse me. And Iva has helped me out so much in that department. She's had a very hard time of it. But she learned from her mistakes. And she fought for what she believed. I gotta be stronger. Like Iva.
The nerve of that man. Who the hell does he think he is?
Well, from what I could tell, Mr. Channing doesn't take kindly to rejection.
First he tries to hurt Steve, and now he tries to hurt my family.
Well, I also think it has to do with why Channing showed up with Lucinda at the wedding.
What makes you think that Lucinda Walsh has anything to do with this?
Well, I've mentioned this to Iva before. I can sense a lot of tension between her and Lucinda. I also know that Lucinda's not exactly thrilled about Lily being out here. I know that she tried to get Holden to discourage her from coming out to the farm at all.
She did what?
Why didn't you tell me she was trying to keep me away?
No, there just wasn't any point, because your mother said that she thought that you were neglecting your studies, and she hadn't seen you a lot lately.
That is no excuse, and she's using Holden?
Look, Lily, I'm sorry that you had to hear about this.
I hate when people keep things from me like this. You, of all people, should know that,
Okay,
Craig.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe how dare she use Holden like that. This is just another instance of her using people and manipulating people.
Lily, try to see it from her point of view, sweetheart. Maybe she was just lonesome and she wanted you near her.
That's right, and if you're as grown up as you say you are, then you'll just forget about it and you won't say anything to her, okay?
Lily, I think I was right. Maybe you should just forget about it, okay? I have to get going. John's expecting me home by now. You gonna come with me?
Yeah. All right.
Hey, Hope. You leaving?
Yes, I'm leaving.
Well, will I see you tomorrow for trig?
I guess so.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Lily.
It's like that. Hello, darling.
Bye.
Hello, Lily. Hi, Dusty.
How was everything out at the farm? Did you enjoy yourself?
I always enjoy myself at the farm.
I think it's time for me to go. I have a very busy day tomorrow.
All right, well, look, come on. I'm going to walk you out to the car.
Thank you. Dusty, come see me. Okay. Bye, Lily. Bye-bye.
Lily, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, ask anything.
I picked up on a few things these past couple of months.
Like what?
Like today, you know, I came to the barn and you were up there with Holden.
What are you getting at, Dusty?
I don't want to accuse you of anything. I'm not. But, what's going on with you two? Lily, I don't want to put you on the spot or anything.
I know. Whoa. It's a difficult question to answer, Dusty. I feel something for him. I guess that's what you picked up.
Yeah. Well, I've sensed it for a long time now, and I didn't want to say anything because I was hoping that you would, and you didn't do that.
Well, maybe I did that because I didn't want things to change.
Well, I don't either, Lily. And that's why I had to ask you.
Nothing's happened between Holden and me that meant anything.
That's okay. You don't have to say that. I would know that. I think.
Oh, Dusty, thank you. Thanks for bringing that up. I felt so confused and guilty about it.
Felt guilty? Yes. Lily, come on. Don't you remember that talk we had about no guilt when you're trying to figure out what you want to do? I have to go.
You're not mad at me?
No, of course not. I'm not. Just remember one thing, okay? With your mom, leave it alone. I'll see you tomorrow.